When did you realize you were gifted?
Um, when I was 8 years old.
8. Wow. Like, what happened?
Well, I had like paranormal experience, so to say. So, when I was 8, my great grandmother passed away. It was my grandfather's sister. I was really close with her,
Okay.
and she passed away. And that night that she passed away, I saw her in my dream,
Okay.
and I saw her, like just as she was. Like I felt like in my dream past, I felt like she was still alive, and she was standing right by my bed, and she gave me a $5 bill,
Okay.
you know, and I knew, like it was just crazy. It's like I felt like I said, she didn't pass on. And when I woke up in the morning, I look in my nightstand right next to my bed, and there was a $5 bill. No money there before that. And, from that moment on, I just kept having dreams, and things just kept happening. And it just, as I've gotten older, it's just gotten stronger. And
Wow.
it's scary and it's a blessing at the same time. But as I've said, like with time, I've learned how to deal with it, and kind of you know just take it from there. You learn how to roll with the punches, I suppose.
Right. Did you tell
Yeah.
anybody about this story when you were 8? Did you tell your mom, your dad, anybody?
Honestly, I was scared to. Like I told my mom, like my parents knew, and I did, confide in my mom, and I told her and stuff like that. And I was the only one in my family that had like dreams like that. But yeah, my mom knew about it. It was kind of like, it's one of those taboo things where I was like scared to talk about it because I felt like I was going to get judged, like the weird
Mm-hmm.
child. You know what I mean? And I felt like that. And, sometimes I would have a dream and I wouldn't even tell anyone about it. I would just keep quiet. And then a few days later, boom, something happens. And I was like, I knew it. I knew that would happen, And so, like I said, it's a blessing. It really is. But at the same time, it's kind of scary because when I was little, I was just, I kept it in out of fear of judgment.
8 years old, that's a lot to take in a gift like that, right? And not
It is.
being able to confide in your family or anyone, that's a lot. Was there a
It's
time where it was like too overbearing, like, oh my gosh, like this is too much?
right, right. And not only that, it was the connection to the spiritual realm.
Mm,
Like people are always scared of, like ghosts and hauntings and stuff like that. I never was because I'm like open to it. You know what I mean? Like I see them all the time.
mm-hmm.
And so for me, it's learning how to live with that is it's it's hard. It's really difficult. It
Yeah.
takes a long time. A lot of people think, oh, psychics or mediums are just born with this gift. You are, but it's kind of like sharpening a tool. When you're young, you don't know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? As you
Yes, you're
get
only
older,
a kid.
yeah, you're only a kid, you're scared, you can't really make sense of what's going on. But as time goes on, you learn how to live with it, and it becomes stronger. It does.
Right. That's
Mhm.
amazing. You know, the crazy thing about that is, so I'm from like Creole descent. Like my family is like Creole, okay? My mom's intuition is crazy, Nata. Like it's crazy. Like you said, she'll say something like, y'all, I got a bad feeling," and something will happen. Like her
Yep.
intuition is so crazy. And I feel like as I've gotten older, my intuition has gotten stronger. Like I don't have like gifts like that, but my intuition I feel is very strong. I'm sure that could be overbearing for you.
Absolutely. It was. As a child, it's a lot to take in.
Do you come from a family of like clairvoyants or is it just you?
My dad's really intuitive. My mom's side, not so much, but my dad's side, yes. My grandmother, she was amazing. I learned a lot from her. Like she was a very, very wise woman. She would literally be able to tell what time it was by the setting of the sun. She
Wow.
was amazing. And she had that gift too, but she didn't really say anything to anyone. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she didn't do things or anything like that. She kept it more within her.
Personal.
Like
Yeah.
when she had a bad feeling about something, she knew something was going to happen. She kind of like kept it to herself, you know?
Mm,
So, but I learned so much from her intuitively. And she really, um, it's like that type of wisdom. It's very hard to find. It's very hard to learn, especially certain meanings, you know, within dreams and superstitions and things like that, which a lot of different cultures have. So,
right. Right.
mhm.
And I'm sure you miss her because you have that connection with her. So I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when, she passed away, I was a teenager, but I value all the time that I had with her because she taught me so much. And like I said, she was the only other person in the family that knew everything, like everything.
Right.
And passed, it was kind of like I was left on my own to pick up the pieces,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, yeah, I mean, thank God I at least had her, you know, to guide me through certain things and to give me that healing and comfort with the gift. Because like I said, it's when no one else in your family has it, it's hard. You feel misunderstood, judged,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So can you explain to the audience what a clairvoyant is so there's no misconceptions?
Clairvoyant, I mean, you know, a lot of people think it's like a fortune teller or whatever,
Right.
but clairvoyant, I mean, we're connected with the spiritual realm. We're very highly intuitive people. When we know something's going to happen, we see it happening. It's almost like we foresee future events. So, and we all have different abilities. Some of us are connected through, you know, ancestors, people that have passed on that give us hits. Some
Right.
of us we see things in our dreams, which me a lot. I get a lot of that. I have a dream, and then a few days later, it happens. Some of us we're clairsentient, where we so we all have different gifts. We all have different abilities, but bottom line is that we're able to sense things before they happen.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So
Mhm.
when did you start doing tarot readings? Because you said you started off noticing at 8 years old that you were gifted, you were different. So when did you decide to take that and make it a profession and help other people with your gift?
I started in 2014. So it's been a while now. I'd say about 8, 9 years at least. You know, before that, I more so studied spirituality. And I also do Reiki and hypnotherapy and other, you know, I do cleansings as well. So, you know, I branched off my spirituality to different sectors, you know, not just tarot. But I did study it for a while when I was going through my awakening. When I went through my spiritual cleansing, when I was doing my Reiki studying there, you know, that really took me to another level.
Mm-hmm.
It did. And then after that, once I really heightened and sharpened my intuition, that's when I started diving into tarot.
Wow. Okay. So tell
Mm-hmm.
us a little bit more about your tarot readings. How do you go about that? Do you do in-person tarot readings by email? Because I found you on TikTok and I was like, I love it. And it resonated so much with me.
Typically I do them all, online, like my private readings. You know, sometimes I'll get clients that want to FaceTime me. That's fine. I don't really like doing in person. Not that I'm against it, but you know, like with the whole COVID thing, you
Right.
know, a lot of people started doing everything from home. So ever since then, you know, and technology is so convenient. Anyone needs I can just FaceTime you wherever you are, you know, and that's really how I've been doing readings. You know, I do have people sometimes in person. I give readings, yes, but more so um, over the phone or FaceTime.
FaceTime and TikTok.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, your collectives and things like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Okay, can you walk us through your process of conducting a reading? What type of feeling do you feel when you're doing these readings?
Um, honestly, it I can't even explain it. I
Mm,
kind of feel like a channel, like a vessel, you know, because like I'll just be sitting here and you know going through cards and I just get like downloads.
mm,
Like I'll hear things. Something will just pop into my head and like for instance, this was very specific, but like when the whole thing started going on, like in Ukraine, whatever, and I was just sitting there like in the middle of a live, and I just kept hearing like missiles, airstrikes, this, that, and it's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know where this comes from. It's just it's like a download, and
It's like a thought.
I
It's like a thought. Wow.
yeah, it just
Wow.
goes, yeah.
Wow. So with these readings, your tarot readings, have you ever got a reading that it frightened you and just made you uncomfortable?
Yes, I've had quite a few of those.
Wow. What do you do?
I stop myself.
Mm,
I stop myself, and it's very important to know your power
mm,
over
right.
lower because everyone has different energies that they work with. Some people work with light, some people work with dark. So I like
Mm,
to protect myself. I'm a strong believer in karma. I really am. I like to help people. I like to heal people. We're all going through things in life. Life is not easy. So that's why I'm here to help people going through hard times. And so it's very important to know your power over lower, really keep yourself protected. Like for myself, I just constantly reassure myself I am protected. The divine, I'm protected by the divine, yada yada, my higher ups, the people who I believe in and pray to. And that's it. You just really have to, you have to know your power. You have to know that you are powerful.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So with all that, you get your dark readings sometimes and things like that. You're dealing with bad spirits, good spirits. That could be overwhelming. What do you do for yourself to keep your peace and to
For
stay
me,
grounded?
it's prayer. I
Okay.
mean, everyone has different methods, but for myself, it's prayer.
You
Mhm.
keep in prayer when things get like too overbearing when it comes to readings. Because that could be a
Yes,
lot, I'm sure.
it is. It's draining. It really is.
Exactly. I'm sure draining.
Yeah. And especially when it's different when I'm going through collectives, but obviously it's different because I try to keep them short and sweet. But when I'm reading for clients and they're going through something very emotional, whether it be like divorce, the loss of a loved one or something like that, or even so, the worst for me is connecting to the other side.
Mm,
People, loved ones, and they're trying to get messages. That's draining for me. It really is, because it requires a lot of energy to get to that other side. You know what I mean? So
right.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'll do like one reading and I'm like, all right, I'm done for the rest of the day. That just like drained me.
Right.
It all depends on the certain energy that I'm dealing with and the situation of whatever the person is going through.
Is there ever
Mhm.
a time where you maybe feel like uncomfortable about answering a question? You're like, okay, I'm just not going to go there.
Yes. I get those sometimes. And, it's like, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I see here. And obviously, I don't want anyone to be upset.
Right.
I don't want to give out wrong information or anything. I'm just very careful with the way I deliver the messages to my clients. And that's the best I can do.
Right. You got to set
Mhm.
limits. Have you ever felt like your gift ever misled you?
I did once. Yes.
Okay.
I doing reading. It was actually like a murder mystery.
Really?
It was really weird because my intuition was telling me one thing, but the card was telling me another.
Mm.
And now I know to trust my intuition over the card. You know what I
That
mean?
was going to be my
Be-
question. Okay.
yes, yes, because the truth
Intuition
was,
first.
and I was it. But when I saw the card, it didn't make sense. And one thing is to always trust your intuition. Because my intuition was right.
Right. And like you said before, no, you had to learn your power and you had to realize that you were powerful. So you're like, I have to go with my intuition. Because
Absolutely,
the cars is more to help you, but your intuition is what you need.
absolutely, yes.
Right. That's very powerful.
Mm.
So, speaking of intuition, Intuition has to be very important on everything that you do for as your business, I'm sure.
Yes.
You have to be very connected with yourself, your intuition, to do a reading, I'm sure, or a
Right.
collective. Let's get into a collective. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, do your thing, Nata.
All right, let's do this. All right, collective reading, and then I'll pull some oracles as well. All right.
Okay.
So let's see what we got going on here, and I'll pull a clarifying thread too.
Okay.
All right, what do collectives need to know?
Can you explain to the audience what a collective is while you're doing that?
Collective is just overall general energy of what I'm up right now. I mean, this may resonate, this may not resonate. There's so many people out there. Just take whatever resonates with you,
Right.
basically. Mm-hmm. And if none of it resonates, then there's nothing that you need to know. That's it. All right. Okay. So, Hermit, um, you could have Virgo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, but I feel this self-reflection energy very withdrawn. Okay. Some of you are going deep within. It's kind of like trying to figure out what it is that you want in your life, being withdrawn during this time, holding back. You could be keeping to yourself also. But by doing this, I feel like you are gaining inner wisdom as well. Spiritual growth is strongly coming through here. Some of you could be dealing with a judicial matter. I am seeing authority here. This can be like an officer, a judge. I'm hearing watch your speed. Some of you, this could be like a citation, a speeding ticket, something like that. Okay. So make sure to pay attention to that. I also am getting here. Now, this is a general, so I'm getting a lot of different downloads. Okay. So take whatever goes with you. For some of you, I also see an air sign here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I feel like someone's waiting on you, someone's watching you, that type of energy. Okay, Five of Wands. Yeah. If you are single, for some of you, you could have like people fighting for your attention. You could have options in love. Okay, interesting. I also feel like there is someone, like, let's just say, for instance, you haven't been on speaking terms with someone, or you ended things with someone. It's kind of like someone's waiting on you, someone's upset, someone wants to hear from you.
Mm.
Of Wands, I like this though. I feel like you're not really bothered by other people's actions. With the Hermit and the Six of Wands, it's kind of like you're focusing on your success. There is success coming through here too with whatever it is that you're doing. Let's just say work. Okay. Some of you, this could mean, like, let's just say, for instance, um a promotion at work, more money, something along those lines. Oh yeah, and it's being highlighted by the Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, there's definitely something coming in with work here. Okay. I also feel like someone is planning a trip here. Something is coming through with vacation. I do see someone going. Some of you may be planning a vacation or going somewhere tropical. I'm definitely seeing that here. Okay. I'm also seeing exhaustion. Some of you are working too much. Make sure to take a break. All right. If there is something that you've been hoping for, something that you've been trying to manifest in your life, it's going to come true. Patience is required, is what I'm hearing. So be patient. Everything's going to be okay. For some of you, you're not happy with your financial situation or matters connected to the home. Let's just say you're not happy with how much money you're making. You feel like you're underpaid. Maybe you're not happy with the community you live in. You're not happy with your home. It needs a lot of repairs. And you're thinking, well, why am I going to spend so much on repairs? I can just get a new home. I'm getting that type of energy for some of you. Okay. Again, patience is required, all in good time. I'm hearing for some of you within 3 months, you're going to move or find a new job. Okay. I also feel like for some of you, you feel like you've been settling for less than. So if you've been out there dating, you just feel like no one's really checking all the boxes for you because, it's kind of like you're dealing with people who are not giving you what you want. You're getting breadcrumbed. Yeah, definitely. Three of Swords. For some of you, I'm seeing like some dissatisfaction here. I do see some sort of disappointment here. This can be in a situation requiring, it. I'm seeing something here where you've given something time and it's just not working out in your favor. So it's kind of like you're saying to yourself, well, it's never going to happen, but you need to have faith that something is going to happen. What is the moon? For some of you, you could have like a secret admirer. I do see someone here watching you. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the lovers. For some of you do have a love coming in. There's a lot of passionate energy here. I'm also feeling air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If you were blinded to something in the past, you're finally seeing the truth in a situation. I also feel like for some of you, you may have blocked someone. Okay. Let's get another spread here. So very, very interesting energy to start off with, but let's get some clarifiers.
Okay. Can you explain to the audience what clarifiers are?
Clarifiers is like just going more in depth in the message of the spread. Okay. Okay. Collectives. Tell us more for collectives. Ooh, some of you, there's someone passionate about you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, this could be someone younger. Okay, someone very passionate. Here. Why? I'm also hearing show off. This is someone that likes to show off. Maybe someone that's like a flashy dresser. I'm seeing someone that dresses good, someone that looks good, someone like that. Okay, for some of you, you could be dealing with. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Who is the Knight of Wands for the collectives? Some of you, you're also creating something that you're very passionate about. You could be starting something new, like a new business. For some of you, you have a business, but you're thinking about like introducing new products to your business. I'm seeing that as well. Okay, for some of you, you need to be careful because you have someone here. It doesn't have to be a love interest. Take however this resonates with you. You have someone coming back around from the past, but this person is disingenuine. This person is fake. So you have like a fake apology coming through. Be careful. This person is fake. Nine of Wands. You guys need to learn how to manage your time and your energy. I feel like you're burning yourself out, whatever it is that you're doing. You're working too much. You're not home enough. Maybe you're neglecting family members or friends. So time management is going to be very important for you. I also feel like someone, again, this is clarifying, someone waiting on you, someone watching you. Someone could be watching on you, waiting on a response from you. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'm also getting Pisces here. I feel like someone is stuck on you. Very interesting. Clarify this. Some of you could definitely have like a past lover that is stuck on you. Yeah, you feel like you wasted your time on someone that didn't appreciate you or value you. Okay. There's definitely an energy here where like you know your self-worth and you're not willing to settle for someone that doesn't, give you equal reciprocity, in a relationship. And I feel like when someone had you, they didn't value you. And now that you're gone and you've detached your energy, it's now they're looking at what did I lose is what they're saying to themselves. But I definitely see you moving forward towards something else. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer as well. I'm seeing something about a car here. Some of you, you could be getting a new car repairs, car maintenance is coming through here. Money is looking good for some of you. You may be receiving a new job in which travel is required. Okay. But money is looking good with the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay. Yes, definitely. There's a path here. So for some of you, you're going to have to make some sort of decision. Clarify this Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands. Ooh, some of you are going to have to make a decision when it comes to work or a relationship. The Hierophant speaks about work or relationships, some sort of commitments. So again, this is general. It's going to be different for everyone. So this is going to be a major decision that you're going to have to make when it comes to a commitment. For some, there is definitely someone that you've blocked. There could be a blockage here in communication. This could be with an air sign or an earth sign. But I feel like someone wants to Interesting. Okay. There is someone from your past here that is like this person's fighting for your attention. You could have multiple people fighting for your attention, is what I'm seeing here if you're single. Okay. For some of you, children are coming through. If you don't have children, there's definitely someone from the past here that wants to work things out with you. Okay. Very interesting. Let's get some angel oracle messages for you, collectives. Okay.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll pull regular messages and then I'll go angel oracle. All right. What do collectives need to know? Let's. What do collectives need to know? What messages do you have for collectives? Okay. All right. First one out is protection. Okay. So make sure you are protecting yourself in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. Have attracting. So for some of you, you need to be careful because I'm getting a dark energy here. Um, what I'm feeling is you could be going to higher places in your life, and by that I mean you're climbing the ladder. Let's just say you just got a promotion. You're doing well with whatever it is, you know, in work, in life overall, general. You hold a certain title or status in your life, and there are people that are trying to drain you. Okay, trying to pull you back. So be wary of bottom feeders, energy vampires. That type of energy is what I'm feeling here. Okay. Next, we have spoiled, getting spoiled, treating, catering. Beautiful. I like this. Who doesn't like this? And getting spoiled.
It's close to Valentine's Day too.
Valentine's Day, right? Okay. So I like this. So for some of you, congratulations, you know, beautiful energy. I like this a lot. So some of you could be getting spoiled. Okay. For others of you, I'm feeling like maybe you're spoiling yourself. Hey, not everyone has someone. Okay. And that's okay. You know, you do you. Go get your mani, go get your pedi, go get your massage, whatever it is. Okay. For some of you, I'm also hearing buying luxurious gifts. You could be buying yourself like a new bag, maybe a new piece of jewelry. It doesn't have to be expensive, whatever, but you're treating yourself. Love yourself. You deserve it, especially, you know, you work hard, you treat yourself. Okay. You got to love yourself first.
Right.
All right. Let's get some angel messages now. Angel messages for collectives. All right. We have self acceptance. I love this. This is so beautiful. So love yourself the way that you are. Okay. I feel like for someone very specifically that is going through insecurity issues, self esteem issues, love yourself the way that you are. Just know that you are loved. You are beautiful the way that you are. And there's nothing about yourself that you need to change. Don't feel like you have to dim your light to fit in with the crowd. Okay. All right, message. Let's get one more clarifying message here. We have bags, something important, such as a new job or a raise. Wasn't I just talking about
Yep.
you? You can't make it up.
You
So
can't make it up.
definitely money coming in for some of you. All right, beautiful energy, a new job, a raise. For some of you, you could just be getting money like income tax season for some people, a bonus, some sort of payout. So take however it resonates with you, but money is on the way. Good stuff. And let's pull a few charms. Charms for collectives. Okay, I see music here. Some of you could be going to a concert. Some of you could be musicians. I'm hearing something about a record label here. Some of you could be getting signed by a record label. Okay. King of Cups. There is a father figure coming through here, or a masculine Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are very withdrawn during this time, keeping to yourself. I feel like some of you could also be studying or looking into something, researching something. Okay. I'm seeing mental restriction here. For some of you, you could be going through stress or anxiety. Make sure you're getting proper medical help for that. Yeah, I'm seeing someone being very withdrawn. You may have pulled your energy back from a certain individual or situation. Matters of the heart in the reverse. Some of you, maybe you're not happy with your love life, or you could be going through a certain like temporary tiff, I want to say, but everything's going to be okay. I'm seeing some sort of competition or conflict around you, but I feel like you're not really bothered by this. Okay, important initial, first name, last name, middle initial is O. Clarity is coming through here. Again, music. Also, make sure to keep your music positive. You don't want to listen to anything that's going to make you sad, and bring you down. You have a new beginning in something, job, love, domestic matters coming through. Some of you, I'm hearing home improvement, spring cleaning coming up. I also just heard hoarding for someone. It's very specific, hoarding. All right, what is this? Let's see here. Some of you, car issues. Again, something with a car. Also, be careful for some of you. I feel like you're doing something, whatever it is that you're doing. Let's just say you got like VIP of the month at work. You got a promotion. You're doing well at work. Some of you started a new business. You're doing something new in your life, and you're putting yourself out there, and you have people that don't like that. Not everyone's going to want the best for you, so you need to protect yourself from these people. All right. So for some of you, this could be like frenemy. So make sure you don't really put all your cards on the table with certain people. All right. And that's it. That's what I have for.
That's right, Nata. Okay, can you put your social media tags out there, your email? How can somebody find you if they want a personal reading?
If you want a personal reading, send me an email. My email is infiniteholistic@gmail.com.
Okay. What about TikTok? And let them know when you do your live collective as well.
Yes, so TikTok, I go live every Thursday night for my weekend readings. Thursday night, that's 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so 9:00, and I do all elements for the weekend there. And you can find me on TikTok at nata.nesa. So Nata Nesa, and that is my TikTok handle. Other than that, yeah, just send me an email at infiniteholistic@gmail, and I will, send you instructions. I also have instructions to order a reading with me posted on my TikTok as well. Actually pinned, I'm sorry, up top. So.
Sounds great. So what is next for Nata? What is next for you? What do you have coming up?
What is next for me?
Yeah, what do you have exciting going on?
I do a lot of readings. Honestly, every day I just keep getting busier and busier with reading. Yeah, I am working on other projects. I'm looking to eventually, branch out into other things in the spiritual realm. So that's hopefully in the future for me, in the near future. But right now I'm like bombarded with personals at this time. So
that's a good thing. Business is great, right? And you're also helping people.
Absolutely. And that's what I love to do. That is what really makes me happy, is helping people going through things, people that need clarity, insight, and guidance. That makes me happy. It really does. That's why I'm here.
Yes, I love that. And I'm so glad that we had you here on The Naked Truth. Thank you so much. The talented and the gifted Nata. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Keep being great, Nata.
Thank you so much.
And I'll see you on your live.
All right.
See ya.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.